Hello and cheers. I am Rajiv Mittal, alumnus of IIT Kanpur and IIM Calcutta, currently a life coach and trainer. Over the last 22 years, I have conducted hundreds of learning and development programs in 8 countries across the world. Visit my YouTube channel to know more about me and also to learn how you can change your life for the better by changing your mind. So friends, in today's episode, we're going to talk about how to handle the high level of anxiety that some of you may be experiencing or may have experienced in the past. Some of you, or rather let me say a large number of you, must be worried about the coronavirus, whether I'll be infected or not. There are others who must be concerned about salary cuts, and some may be worried about the loss of job. As parents, we may be worried about our children's education, especially where they have to get into professional colleges. As children, we may be worried about our parents' health and so on. Now, having anxiety about these issues is nothing wrong, because it only goes to show that these are issues which are important for you and you care. However, high level of anxiety, especially if it is over a long period of time, can be harmful for both your physical and mental health. Now my question to you is, friends, if you are having high anxiety, what are you doing about it? Chakkar kha gaye. No, some of you will say, yes, definitely for coronavirus, we are following all the do's and don'ts, the mask and hand wash, etc. Very good. But what about other issues? Probably not much. That reminds me of a young lady, participant in one of my programs in Dubai, and talking about anxiety, etc. And she said, look, over the last year and a half, I have put on so much weight, and I'm really worried about it, and I actually end up eating more food every time. I said, that's fine, but what are you doing to reduce your weight? She really has no answer. Friends, if you have anxiety, you have to do about it. You have to take charge and take some action. So let's talk about what you could possibly do in these situations. Now, in any situation, the result which is there is dependent on several factors. On your screen, I've put an equation there. Those of you who don't know algebra, don't get worried. It's very simple, not at all complex. The result or outcome is equal to a function, means dependent on, I have put C and UC. Now, you must be wondering, just a moment ago, he had said many variables, and now how come there are only 2? Well, any given situation, all the variables that impact the result can be classified into 2 categories. One, which I am calling C, that is controllable by you. What are these? Yes, your actions. All others I am classifying as UC, yani meaning uncontrollable from your perspective. These are what? The actions of other people who may be involved, or the given circumstances of that particular situation. Now, obviously, our focus has to be on the controllables, that is which you can do. But at the same time, I need to also understand the uncontrollables, because that situation may decide, or circumstances may decide or determine what actions I need to take. Now, let's learn how to handle the high levels of anxiety from one of the persons who's an expert in this business, whom all of you know. You guessed it right. This is MS Dhoni, our Captain Cool. Post his retirement, I was reading an article written by Joginder Sharma, who was playing with Dhoni in the T20 World Cup in 2007. Sharma is writing about the finals of the tournament that India is playing against Pakistan. He says Dhoni always has a plan and he sticks to it. So as per the plan which they had successfully tried in the semi-finals, Dhoni asked Sharma to bowl the last over of the match. Dhoni's advice to Sharma was, look, don't worry about the score or the result of the match. It's all acceptable to me, but you focus only on your bowling. He further added that even if you are hit for high runs, you still focus on your next ball. Sharma, of course, followed that advice, and India took 2 wickets, though in the second ball of the over, Sharma was hit for a 6. India took 2 wickets in that over and won the match. From this, my takeaways are 3. 1, have a plan and stick to it. 2, focus on your actions. That is very, very important. That is what we said, the controllables. And 3rd, don't worry about the result or outcome. Now you will say, sir, how is it possible? वो तो worry है, बहुत difficult है not to worry about the result. Well, that is a challenge. Because it was easy, then everybody would be doing it. So friends, you have to make, as our channel's title is, change your mind to change your life. So change your mindset. You have to move away from thinking about the result constantly to focusing about what you need to do in that given situation. For those of you who may still find it difficult, you can take help or inspiration from one shlok from Bhagavad Gita, which I am sure you must have heard about, when Sri Krishna says that you focus on your कर्म और फल की आप चिंता ना करें. कर्म क्या हो गए? आवर एक्शंस. और फल क्या हो गया? हमारे रिजल्ट, जो आउटकम हमें चाहिए. क्यों वो कहते हैं? क्योंकि जो फल है वो कहते, कृष्ण भगवान क्या कहते हैं, को उनके हाथ में है. दैट इज हिज डोमेन. वाई आर यू वरीड अबाउट इट? आई learned about the benefit of this thought process several years ago in a very, very small incident which I'll share with you. I was doing a workshop in Calcutta, and the same evening I had to take a flight back to Delhi. The program ended a little late, and so by the time I started for the airport, it was really cutting it fine to catch the flight. Of course, it was evening time, so traffic was very high, we were moving slow, and my anxiety level started going up. Not only that, out of my sheer high anxiety, I started interfering with the driver's driving. First pressurizing him to drive faster, though there was no much scope, and constantly advising him to overtake from this side and that side and so on and so forth. Then suddenly one thought flashed to my mind, okay, look, what the hell are you doing? All these actions of yours are not going to help in reaching the airport on time. Rather, at this moment, you really can't do anything about it. Whatever you had to do should have been done before, that is, you should have started earlier. Once this thought came, my anxiety level started going down. I decided to just chill and leave everything to fate. Just for the record, friends, I managed to reach the airport on time and board the flight. So friends, to conclude, first, there's nothing wrong if you have anxiety about the issues, but it should be limited. Second, focus on your plans and your actions which are controllable by you. And third, accept the fact that you do not control the results. It is dependent on so many uncontrollables. You can call it a matter of chance or fate or God Almighty, whatever suits you. And friends, I am sure once you do that, your anxiety will go down, you will become more confident about the situation and also happier. So friends, with this, we come to the end of this episode. In the next episode, we'll talk about how to apply some these learnings into some situations which you may be experiencing. Till then, take care, goodbye, and cheers.